Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be talking about the movement of the hands at the radiocarpal joint, or also known as the wrist joint, the muscles responsible for these movements, and some exercises. So basically the wrist joint, or also known as the radiocarpal joint, is a synovial joint that we have in the upper limb that basically is kind of like the area of transition between the forearm and the hand. The radiocarpal joint is actually formed by the proximal row of the carpal bones, except the pisiform. So some movements we have are flexion, which would be like this. And the muscles responsible for that are the flexor carpi ulnaris, which is the red one, and then the flexor carpi radialis, which is the green one. We have extension, which is up. And then the muscles responsible for that would be the extensor carpi radialis longus, which is the blue one. And we also have the extensor carpi ulnaris, which is the purple one, with some assistance from the extensor digitorum, which is the yellow one. We have adduction, which would be like this. And then the muscles responsible for that will be the extensor carpi ulnaris, which is the purple one. And then we also have the flexor carpi ulnaris, which in this case would be the red one. This one right over here, this dark red one. And then we have abduction, which is like this with the B, abduction with the B. This one's a little bit harder to do, at least for me. And then the muscles responsible for that are the flexor carpi radialis, which in this case would be the green one. And then we have the extensor carpi radialis longus, which in this case would be the blue one. Some exercises that you can do for the wrist to kind of strengthen the wrist joint, the radiocarpal joint, would be flexing the wrist. So you would do this. You would do 2 sets of 30 seconds. So in total would be 1 minute. You can do extending of the wrist, the extension of the wrist, up, the same thing as flexing, 2 sets of 30 seconds. Or you can actually do the lateral extension, which in this case you would have to have something from about 5 to 10 pounds heavy. And this is how you would do it. Let me go ahead and lower this. You would have to be like this. I'm going to hold my phone for now just to show you. You would have to go like this. You can either go flex or extend. Flexion, this would be flexion going down, or you can do extension. And that could be about 3 sets of 30 seconds. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you.